this leads to my second question. In 2025, we saw that what happened with the talent market. Like why future ready organization are now looking at skill focus, like they want skill focus talent, then they talk title based hiring. Like what's the main reason behind that?
So I think that's more of a relative thing, right? So skill intelligence today is becoming a very foundational thing. Skill intelligence is the idea that skills are now the new unit of currency. It's not in the talent world, right? It's not just your titles, it's not your tenure, it's not your degrees. I mean, I know of people who are hiring people from colleges, not necessarily they've completed a degree as well.
Right.
People who may have very basic skills to just get my job done. If they can create the impact, I would look at them and hire them as such. So there are companies who are doing that today, and that landscape is changing. And therefore, intelligence has a very different meaning, which is so much more beyond just an assessment, which was in the classical world that we used to do. And it also has about 3 or 4 pieces that need to work in collaboration with each other. So, for example, you look at skill profiling. What does skill profiling generally do? It tells you who knows what and at what level and in what context, right? So you profile those skills. You then need to have your role skill mapping in place, which tells you what does success mean for everyone in a role and what kind of skills they would actually require, right? So that's your role to skill mapping, which typically happens. Now, because you've done these two, an equally important part is also to do a gap analysis or a gap detection, which tells you where do teams have the capability shortage to manage for today, for tomorrow, those kind of things. And the fourth and the most important part is going to be your forward plan. So, and this forward planning ideally is based on strategy. So, for example, if you want an organization wants to go digital, or they want to go cloud, or they want to go global, so what should in each case, it's a different scenario. So what should your talent typically look like as such? So these are the 4 areas which need to work in collaboration. And trust me, once you have clarity on this, you can really see some incredible things that can happen, right? So suddenly your learning stops being very generic. Succession planning, which has a strong, I would not want to get into any problem here, but which has a strong political connect in some places, right? And which is political, that stops happening. Your workforce planning starts getting more proactive rather than reactive. Today, you get a complex process. If your workforce planning is not in place, you suddenly get reactive, start hiring, you may not hire the right talent. It's a vicious cycle. So it's better that it's not reactive, but rather proactive. Most importantly, your hiring stops becoming more like a guesswork situation. So that is why if you have all these pieces that technically work together with you, you can see that skill intelligence, therefore, is taking a very strong position. It's becoming more and more foundational as such.